And then El Hijo del Fantasma came out as Santos Escobar, saying he had a little package saying he was one of the best lucha libre artists ever. But he says he knew he wanted to be a leader and wanted to build a legacy. He was then interrupted by Drake Maverick. I can't remember exactly what Drake Maverick said here. He said something about
Drake Maverick said, "I'm an idiot," and then ran for the 3 men.
Yeah, people think I'm an idiot, which I am.
Whee! I wonder what will happen. Oh no, I've had my spine broken through a. So NXT's had a few bad botches of recent weeks. Shotzi almost killed herself, and now, I mean, you could maybe package it because, like, the thing with a table spot, right? As most people know, is actually if you're gonna powerbomb someone onto the concrete or do the phantom driver onto the concrete, it's much safer to do it through a table because that breaks your fall. However, Santos Escobar, heel that he is, decided to break his own fall and smash poor Drake Maverick right onto the concrete, right on his shoulders and his back. Literally, Santos Escobar had the nicest possible landing with that. Oh, yeah. Just jumped on a little table, bum, just kissed the ground, whilst Drake Maverick just right on the ground. Obviously not intentional, but like that's a really it was really horrible to watch.
There was a good like 40 seconds before it happened where I could see it happening, because there was that they did like a shot where they sort of pulled back, and there was obviously this little staging area that they were stood on. The table was right next to it, and Mendoza and Wilde both grab an edge of the table and dragged it, I'm gonna say, an inch from where he was supposedly jumping from, and I was just like, this isn't gonna take 2 dudes. Horrible. I mean, yeah, and this is I don't know if Drake is all right or not. He was wheeled out on a stretcher, so they're clearly going to play up the injured angle regardless. Like, I think that's kind of, what's going to have to happen now. They didn't necessarily do loads for Drake's character, the sort of positioning of this anyway, that the sort of basically saying, yeah, people say I'm a bit of an idiot. Way! Like I don't really get that.
I mean, like, yeah, he got his. He just like three dudes come to the ring. They've established the name. It is El Legado del Fantasma. The Legacy of Fantasma is the stable name. I've literally written. This was before the botch, so it seems a little crude in retrospect. I've written Maverick attacks, lol, dumbass, because he just immediately gets munched.
Yeah.
Like I being a babyface doesn't mean that you suddenly have no sense of tactic, strategy, or internal logic. It can mean that you occasionally, put yourself at hazard for the greater good, but there's no greater good in just attacking 3 men. Like, I get that you're riled.
3 men who attacked you last week as well. I think this is the kind of, sure, the reckless anger, I understand, in sort of that's where they were going with this. But I think Drake coming out to challenge Escobar from the safety of the ramp might have been a better sort of look for this. And then you have Escobar set his guys on him, and that's when all this happens again. And then that continues to position Drake as the sort of the underdog babyface here, because he keeps trying to go through the correct channels for things. He keeps trying to do the right thing. He'd come out to congratulate Fantasma last week and then gets the Escobar discovery and taken out. And this week he comes out to be like, well, we clearly have beef. I want a match. And then gets the guys set on him and then gets taken out. And then you'd be like, yeah, he is the lowest of the low now. He's tried everything good to do. And it's not stupid. He's done the right thing in terms of how you should go about your wrestling career as a babyface. This was just a very silly thing to do.
Would not recommend rushing at 3 evil dudes, especially as they are like, we're going to do some bad stuff now to secure our legacy.
And they are somehow they somehow all are twice as tall as Drake Maverick, even though they're all 3 of them are also classified as cruiserweights.